Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome to Embodied Heart. So wonderful to have your presence here. It's meaningful. It's important. Take a moment to settle into your space. And this morning, let's tune into some gratitude for this moment where you are in your life. You're here, directing yourself to your heart. Only beautiful things will flow from that. We'll invite the eyes to close. And notice how you start to become aware of the breath. And feel the breath not as your breath, but as the breath of life, the breath that moves through all living things. And just notice in that shift, there's a softening in receiving the breath. Instead of you breathing, all you're doing is softening and receiving the breath. You have the tension starts to dissolve, becoming smoother and clearer. And how the breath opens up your inner space. A space of deep inner awareness. Inviting this awareness down into your root, deep into the pelvis, as deep as you can go this morning, down to the perineum, the tailbone, and starting to feel a connection to the space below the body. Feeling the cushion, the chair, the bed, whatever the body is resting on. Feeling that and feeling how that is resting on the earth. The earth is supporting the physical body. Today, our interest is in really getting to know this feeling of connection to the earth. To feel a relationship, a connection that deepens. And invite that awareness into the soles of the feet, the ankles, the shins, knees, thighs, hips, into the pelvis, into the full depth of the pelvis to the tailbone. And that awareness arcs back down the back of the legs, back of the feet, back into the earth. Feeling this little circuit of awareness, this flow of relational energy with the earth. and how it's reminding the body that it is part of something. Story we were told is that we're visitors on this planet, here to accomplish and acquire, to move through life as safely as possible and getting to an end result. And that story has kept us disconnected from our environment, living in fear. We can feel here a new understanding. You're not a visitor. You're not alone. You're not separate. You are part of this great cradle of life. And let that feeling of relationship soften through your root. Roots need to sink deeper. They need space to explore and to expand and to anchor. And if you feel alone and separate from the earth, there is no space for your roots. And so today, feel the earth inviting, beckoning, soft, nourishing, and the root sinking deeper into inviting earth. Establishing true relationship, true reciprocity, the flow of life between two things. And the power of that relationship is it brings softness. It brings an ease into the root. And ultimately, it brings allowance. In the story of separate, we are always forcing life to give us what we need. In this place of rooted connection, of relationship, all we're doing is receiving, allowing life to flow through us, greater and greater capacity, flowing through the roots, expanding through the pelvis, life force or vital prana, chi. We soften to receive its expansion, its flow, reducing, removing obstacles to flow. And it invites us to expand more deeply into the sacrum, back into the three-dimensional experience of the body. All the way to the sacrum, the spine. Allowing this great flow of vitality through the sacrum. Opening this great doorway, this cave. From cave to spaciousness. And in response, the sacrum opens, releases, releasing the lower back, releasing all the tension that's been around the kidneys and the adrenal glands. There's immediately space space to soften into, and it extends through the belly, noticing how much tension we've held the belly in, the digestive tract, the vital organs. And that simple invitation into the sacrum, softening the release, expands the spaciousness through the belly, awakening, opening the front of the body, from the navel to the solar plexus, releasing the restriction, the tension, and coming into a natural openness, a natural spaciousness. And that spaciousness extends into the center of the chest, returning your body to its natural posture. In the story of Separate, the front of the body is collapsed and curled in, tension in the back, the chest, trying to protect ourselves. Relationship, the spaciousness, the heart, open and expand, home to its natural state of openness. In the state of openness, the heart's frequency, its creative expression, is elevated out of the creation of patterns of fear. Home to the conscious creation of love, creating through this frequency. And feeling this frequency of love as a light illuminating your inner space. And shining out from the heart, beautiful five-pointed star, down through the belly, the pelvis, the legs, the soles of the feet, deepening the connection to the earth, to relationship, up through the throat, the center of the head, the crown, awakening your divinity, your relationship with the heavens, and out the arms to the palms, connecting you to the earth, to life, the cosmos, to your responsibilities, your duties that call your attention in this lifetime. The heart radiance, illuminating every cell in the body, every part of you, releasing the stories of fear, filling the space they held with your power, your frequency of unconditional love. And this illumination, this frequency of the heart is beyond the boundaries of the physical body, a meter at least in front and behind, above, below, the left, the right. Creating this beautiful field, an electromagnetic field, an aura around the body. Completely encasing this body in light. This is the power of the love that flows through you, this universal love. It completely transforms the experience of the physical body instantly. All we're doing here is coming home to your natural state, coming home to your truth, coming home to this experience of being connected, embodied with this radiant heart. You are creating all around you patterns of love from your heart through the body, through the aura. You are actively, consciously creating this frequency. Feel the simplicity of that. It's not about doing more or doing the right thing or getting to the right outcome. Calling in this moment, the awakening of greater human potential is not in doing. It's first coming home to this natural state, purifying the body, the mind, and letting this great flow of frequency be conscious, moment to moment. And in that conscious connection to the heart, to being, you will take the appropriate action in the moment. It will naturally unfold as an extension of this frequency of love. But if we start with doing, fixing, changing, it's always coming from a state of fear. And fear will always be the outcome. Your calling is to first be, exist in your natural state, to be home here, to be true here, and let this state guide your action. It's that simple. Feel that truth of ease, of simplicity, grounded in your root, the sacrum, solar plexus, heart, the throat, the center of the head, the crown. This alignment of your subtle body holding the physical. Feel in this alignment, bringing in some gentle, subtle movement, letting the body find how it wants to flow and move and experience itself in this moment. Feel the movement of the body while being held, movement of the body in deep heart awareness. How good that feels, how free that is. Feeling that enjoyment, that freedom in the eyes, cheeks, the mouth, the lips, curling upward into a smile of being. Smiling into the heart, beautiful center of your being. Smile extending deep down to the root, smiling into embodiment, the experience of this life. And the smile expanding all the way through the aura. This physical body, all of it held in a smile. And as you gently, slowly start to open your eyes, smiling into this moment in your life, into the entire experience, the complexity, maybe the challenge, the beauty, the fullness of it all. Smile into it. Transmit the truth of the heart into this moment. Infuse it with the calling is to being, is to love, and letting the action follow. Thank you for your presence here today, all that you are. And blessing, love, and peace. And remember, I'm close. If you need anything, please reach out. And I'll see you back here soon. Love.